Good evening and welcome to Mount Vernon, First Street Field in Mount Vernon for the final football game of the regular season. Mount Vernon welcomes Vinton-Shellsburg to town, and we need a win tonight, Ed.
Yeah, it's that's the first step in making the playoffs, and it's just a good way to end the year and have a home game here and end on a high note. And I think it'll be a good game. It's a good game to finish with. They're a good opponent. Lost a lot of close games. They've lost 3 one-score games, I think, and we take care of business tonight, and then we just wait and see what happens in 4 different corners of the state for us to make the playoffs. So.
Yeah, Ed had already figured it all out the other night when I was talking to him. He has it all figured out. We'll have to let him run that down if we have some time before the kickoff, which we should. Vinton-Shellsburg comes in 2-6, but as Ed was saying, not a pushover. This will be a tough game. It always is with Vinton-Shellsburg. It's kind of like playing CPU. It's always a close game, regardless of records, and they're always tough. Running the veer a lot, playing good defense. So it should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, they're really solid defensively. I think they're in Class 3. I think they have the 5th best defense scoring-wise in 3A. So, and some of that is because they hold. They grind it out on the ground, and there's very few possessions, and they just keep it close that way. So it'll be a game where we're not probably going to have lots of possessions. So we're going to have to take care of business when we do have the ball.
Senior night tonight. So our seniors are final contest here at home for sure. Maybe for their career. Hopefully they'll get another one next weekend, but that will for sure be away if we do come out of here at the end of the evening with the playoff spot.
We won't have we'll play 2 games. If we make the playoffs, we'll play 2 games on the road, and then we'd play in the Dome.
And then, there we go.
There we go.
Ed's got us slated to go right up to Cedar Falls. He's confident.
Buy your tickets and get the gas. Fill the car with gas.
So Benton and Assumption will be the automatic qualifiers out of our district as they finish 1 and 2. Mount Vernon's got to get there on RPI, and the way to do that, they have got to win tonight. Can't go. Not going to get there with 4 losses, and they're going to need some help. Ed, who is it that we're pulling for?
Well, first and foremost, we're rooting for any team called the Trojans tonight. So South Tama has to win tonight, and Atlantic has to win tonight. If those 2 win, and then we have to get Creston. So we've got to get there's 4 teams ahead of us in the RPI, and we've got to pass 3 of those. We've got to have 3 of those teams lose tonight. And it's probably a long shot, but holy cow, anything can happen. It's the end of the year, and we'll just take care of business here, and then let everything else kind of fall where it is. And you can have your opinions on RPI and not RPI. I mean, one of the things that hurt us is, a couple of teams that just couldn't get any wins. Tipton's usually a pretty solid team, and they have had a really tough year. And Anamosa's been, had some good years, and they had a really tough year. And even like Center Point. I mean, Center Point, is going to finish last in their district, and that really hurts our RPI when those teams don't win any games. So that's the way it is. We beat those teams, we had our chances, and so it's just a matter of taking care of business tonight and not worrying about anything else until the game's over, and then we can do some scoreboard watching.
Exactly right. I don't have a huge issue with the system. Hey, you have 2 chances. You have 2 chances to get in there outright, get first or second, and then after that, hey, you got 3 or 4 losses. It's going to be a bit of a crapshoot. So.
Hey, I think our guys feel like if they could get in the playoffs, we could play with anybody. I mean, we played with Solon, we played with, Benton Community. They won our district, and that came down to a possession here and a possession there, and Solon exactly the same thing. But I just that's the way the cards laid out, and we got one more game to play tonight, and I think our 10 seniors will make a good showing tonight. And I know they were excited all day in school today. They had a lot of excitement. It's just it's a chance to play with your friends for one more time for sure, and it's the last home game they'll play. So that's always exciting to play in this field and this atmosphere and in front of their families and friends, and we've got a good following. So it'll be a fun night of football, and we've had really good weather this year. It's another beautiful night for late October.
Yep, a little chilly, but that's the way it's supposed to be this time. Boy, the field has really held up really well all year long. It looks almost as good tonight as it did on opening night. Little patches here and there, but the field has been outstanding this year after a long history of this not being the most attractive or
not holding up
or
well.
safe playing surface to play on, but the field has really held up well. They did a great job over the summer. I know they worked really, really hard on it, and it looks really, really beautiful.
I just know that talking to Mr. Tatey, they had somebody new come and work on the field, and I mean, living up on the hill up here, I watched them all summer. I mean, here, doing all kinds of work and bringing all kinds of things down here, and I just remember him saying, these people are the best, and I tell you what, the proof is in this, beautiful green field. That the grass is, it's smooth, and I mean, we've had a couple of days of rain, and you couldn't tell in any way, shape, or form, and it's nice and short, so we can run, and it's held up really, really well.
That it has. We get set here. We got another 12, 13 minutes as the clock runs down.
We're going out here for the coin toss here. So we'll see if see whether we start on offense or defense here. Not much wind tonight. In fact, the flags aren't moving at all. So I don't think wind will be a factor tonight. And that's rare for late October too, because sometimes late October you can get some gale force winds out there. So that will not be a factor tonight. So direction won't be a huge deal.
Dreyhouse, Nave, Brazzi,
Appleton,
and Fluharty out there as captains. They're on the far side of the field. Can't quite see the Vinton captains.
Yeah, they're not meeting in the middle. They're meeting clear over there,
Yep.
and have to borrow the binoculars over there to spot.
See if we can actually get the coin toss. Well, this is the real coin toss. They'll do a ceremonial coin toss to start the game. We'll see if they share with us who wins this thing. And starts out with the football.
There he tosses it in the air.
There goes the coin in the air. We're pointing around. We're talking.
Does the Iowa State Association use a special coin, do you know?
That I do not know. Might be the whatever coin Chris had in his pocket. And we have the coin flip decided. They kept it secret. I have no idea who won the coin flip.
My body language is not telling me.
That's
so.
right. They're playing it, keeping it close to the vest.
The Big Ten has a coin. The Big Ten uses a coin. And now Kinnick's on the head.
Is it?
Yep, now Kinnick is on the head.
That's awesome. Does that rotate every year?
Nope, now Kinnick has been on the head. He is the head of the coin.
That is awesome.
And and the tail is the Big Ten sign that, I don't know.
The logo.
14 teams, and we're called the Big Ten, and there's a B and an I and a G, or a 1 and a G. It's kind of confusing.
Right.
You lose me in the marketing there, but you don't lose me when it's now Kinnick. So,
that's right.
Who was the catcher to Bob Feller's pitcher. So they played Pony League baseball together. Bob Feller pitched, and they grew up 15 miles from each other.
Central, over near Des Moines, wasn't it?
We have Bob Feller was Bob Feller was from Van Meter, and now Kinnick was from Adel. He grew up in Nebraska mostly, but then he moved to Adel because he had to get the heck out of Nebraska.
We don't want to talk about those words.
I hope our superintendent's not listening. But
right.
He moved to Iowa, so I guess
yeah, that's right.
He went the now Kinnick route. Get the heck out of Nebraska.
Volleyball has a big one coming up Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday,
and they're down at Williamsburg, and they'll have Blacksburg in Eddiesville, Blacksburg in the final of the regional.
Yeah, to go to the state tournament. Yeah, and Eddyville's like 36-4, something like that. I mean, they're, now they don't play the same schedule. I'm assuming they don't play the same schedule that our girls do, because Mrs. Willems has them playing. I mean, we're playing the best of the best. We've played Dyke New Hartford, and we've played Pleasant Valley, and we've even our conference. Holy cow, we've got 5. There's 6 teams in our conference, and 5 of them are rated in the top 10. So in 3 different classes.
When that shows up, when you come back in the conference tournament, you beat West Delaware, you beat Dyersville Beckman to take the conference tournament in that.
Teams that beat us early in the year.
Yep, and a bunch of. We got one senior on that team, Sarah Romberg. Everybody else is underclassmen. A lot of young volleyball players with a lot of experience, though. They've been playing national club level volleyball for a long time. So should be a good matchup with Eddiesville.
Well, I think every crib in Mount Vernon has a volleyball stuck in it when as soon as they come home from the hospital. The Chamber of Commerce is putting a volleyball in their crib there.
That or Maggie's making the rounds herself. It could be another year of success with Mount Vernon volleyball.
The cross-country team qualified both the boys and the girls. And the boys qualified by 1 point. And Coach Schwartz was telling me today that there were 6 people who got passed from there were 6 people who got passed in the last 5 yards. And if any of those things would have been different, we would not have gone to state.
How about that?
There were 5 different instances of somebody getting passed at the end, and including our 6th and 7th runner. Our 6th and 7th runner passed their 5th runner at the very end, and that's the difference between us going to state and not going to state.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
And it'll be the marching band's last hurrah out here for this year.
That's right. I don't know how many seniors they've got, but or if they have any competitions, if they're wrapped up with their competition season.
No, they're in Clinton tomorrow or something. They're somewhere tomorrow.
They're busy, I know that. They got Friday night and Saturday morning. They're going boom, boom.
Keeps them out of trouble.
Did well at the state competition.
Got first.
Yeah. Yep.
First, and I mean, they not only got first in the competition, they got first in the entire state in 3A. Which somehow we're not supposed to know that, but we know it.
That's right. That's right.
It
is kind of a.
It's an open secret.
Can't take all this success for granted. Even the journalism kids went down to the University of Iowa this week, and
we had to send a trailer back. We had to send an extra trailer down halfway through the day so they could bring all their trophies back.
Their trophies back. Yep. It's an embarrassment of riches here at Mount Vernon. It's really fun to see kids and having success in music, in the fine arts, academically.
And hopefully one more football game.
And hopefully at least one more football game. That's right.
I'm trying to figure out what the student section is dressed up as tonight. I'm not sure. I'm not picking the theme up there.
I think it's construction night.
Construction night. Okay, that's a new one for me.
I see some construction desks down there.
I wish I'd have known that about 2 months ago. I'd had some real construction they could have done over there on the hill over there.
Made it a little more authentic.
They could have moved some dirt for me and watered the grass. And
about 5 minutes until the clock runs down here before the start of our ball game. Let's give a shout out here to our sponsors, or hear from our sponsors on Mustang Vision. We'll be right back.
New window coverings are a fantastic way to update and transform a space, and in this part of the country, we hope you'll consider Budget Blinds. Your local franchisee, the Sill family, and their many team members recently received 2 huge national honors. They won the National Franchisee of the Year award from Budget Blinds, and they earned our National Best of the Best award for customer satisfaction based on their record of outstanding customer reviews for years. We love that Budget Blinds has the huge selection and buying power of a big national chain, but operates with the personal touch that comes with local family businesses. If you're looking for stunning blinds, shades, shutters, drapery, the Budget Blinds team has what you need both residentially and commercially. The Sill family will bring many great design ideas to the table in an in-home consultation. Then their installation teams will make sure that your window coverings are installed professionally, ensuring many years of enjoyment. Please visit budgetblinds.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Budget Blinds, style and service for every budget.
Hi, I'm Lisa Lansing. One part of our business plan at Lynch is actually pretty simple. Find, hire, properly train, and then retain high-quality employees who can provide exceptional customer service. Our team works really hard at this because we truly believe it's the right thing to do for our customers. So if you've done business with us before, thank you. And if you haven't, I invite you to please visit us at Lynch Ford and Lynch Chevrolet in Mount Vernon and come see for yourself how we really are selling and servicing a lot of cars in a very different way.
Don't let your aches and pains go untreated. Don't be content with less than ideal function of your body. Get back to an active and progressing lifestyle with help from Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness. At Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness, our team of professional therapists, trainers, and office staff are dedicated to getting you back in your optimal physical function. Choose one of our 4 convenient locations in Center Point, Marion, Mount Vernon, and Solon. For total patient care, choose Ability Physical Therapy.
Hello, welcome to Mount Vernon. Let me show you the stable.
The stable has all your shopping needs, including various sweatshirts and t-shirts.
And kids gear.
We have all your top brand t-shirts.
And stocking caps for the winter.
Stop by and see us in person at the stable or visit our website on the district homepage.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Hey, do we have to change whatever we changed last week? Okay, good.
All right, we are back to checking our technical situation. At home, when we're here at home, Ed, we don't usually have any trouble. It's when we're on the road that we've got that figured out now for next year.
Well,
thanks, Sam Moore, for
letting us know
we're on.
Nobody could find it.
I'm glad at least one person we know at least is tuning in tonight. See if we can get anyone that's not related to us to tune in.
Unfortunately, we have with you and I up here, it's the blind leading the incompetent.
That's right. So get set for the presentation of the colors, followed by our national anthem.
Now entering the field, your 2021 Marching Mustangs, led by drum majors Ellie Parklow, Dylan Winkler, and Molly Sneddon. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you rise and face our nation's flag. In doing so, please remember the valiant men and women who have served our country in defense of our liberties and values. Many of them made the supreme sacrifice. Let us also be mindful of those men and women around the globe who currently stand watch on those freedoms. Tonight's colors are presented by members of American Legion Han Howard Post 480. And tonight's national anthem is conducted by senior drum major Miss Ellie Barkalow. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Great rendition of our national anthem by the Mount Vernon Marching Band. To see at halftime their final performance of the year. Got that thing strapped down to your head there, Ed?
Yeah, we're having trouble here.
Maybe ditch that hat you got. That would help a lot.
No. You got to keep that on here. It's keeps my head warm, keeps me close to God. St. Louis Cardinals hat. I understand. I mean, it's been a while since we've made the playoffs if we're those Chicago fans.
That's true. Well, we sold our team this year, so we'll see what happens from that point.
Well, we made the playoffs and won 17 games in a row and fired the manager, so I'm not sure either one of those
right. Yep.
teams knows what they're doing.
Business as usual in our fan bases. Set for the run out of the big old helmet, inflatable helmet in the west end zone. Band making its way off the field. Shellsburg brick in the huddle, and we're just about ready to go here. 12 minutes on the clock for our last regular season football game of the 2021 season.
We haven't played an overtime game yet this year.
Why would you say that?
I'd love to see a little extra football. If it's going to be our last one, let's have a little extra football. Let's get some free football.
I can understand that perspective.
Yeah, we'll get some free football tonight.
Maybe if I hadn't worn shorts up here, it wouldn't be quite as chilly. And I'd want to stay long. Voice of Dave Ryan.
25-15 contest that came down to the fourth quarter.
To be one of the best PA guys in the state of Iowa and beyond.
We're about 1 week away from having the really, really colorful trees over there across from us. Get that real color. It was that last weekend. So I said this a little earlier, but they'd spent, the football team had spent some time with some what Hayden Fry would call exotics.
Yes.
So they put in some exotics that the kids were pretty excited about. So we won't tell you any more than that, but we're likely to see them tonight, and the kids were sure fired up about them and putting some kids in some places that they're not used to.
As long as we the number one objective on the list is to win the game, that's
I think that's part of it. We're going to do a little trickeration.
Captains for.
And anytime you can mention Hayden Fry, you're doing something good.
Caleb Rouse and Caden Kingsbury looks like the captains for the Vikings. The far side of the field, waiting for their counterparts to fight their way out of the inflatable helmet on the west end, and here they come. Here come the Mustangs. Looks like Dre House with the sledgehammer.
Yep. We got the smoke back. We didn't have smoke for a while.
Yeah, someone managed to get They must have built it up pretty big time inside that helmet because it.
We may have to delay the start of the game.
Have to delay the game. Like the year we had the canisters out on the field and about blew up the hilltop. That was outstanding. It was also the last time we've ever done that.
We haven't done that since.
It's kind of the equivalent of the year they did the flyover at Kinnick that was too low. About equally as safe.
That was cool, though.
That was very cool. I was there, and they were very low. We had kind of had our mouths, our jaws drop. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, so Wednesday they always have the historic football games on Wednesdays on KCRG 9.2, and they had the 85 number 1, number 2 game on.
Yep.
That was, every time I watch that, you see something different. You know, you just, I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you're like, you're still like, I hope he makes this.
Your heart's still just a little bit, okay.
Yeah, he's going to make this, isn't it? There's still a level of anxiety there. Takes you back to.
And that is as quiet as 72,000 people can possibly be.
Yep. Get back to junior high school.
Yeah, I wasn't in junior high school.
It's like
I wasn't even in high school.
Vinton, really? Vinton is going to receive.
I was in graduate school at Iowa.
Vinton-Shellsburg has won the toss and has elected to receive.
I think they're going to be defending the west goal. So Mount Vernon, I believe, got it right. Mount Vernon will be moving from right to left on your TV screen, computer, mobile device, whatever you're tuning in on. And Vinton will have the ball to start the ball game. Caleb Dowsner set to tee it up for Mount Vernon as we get set to kick it off here. Final regular season football game here from First Street Field. Win doesn't get us in alone, but a loss sends us home. So we need to win this ball game tonight and get a little help from the various Trojan squads out there.
Do everything we can do, and
That's
then,
right.
let the chips fall where they may.
Back deep to the Vikings, number 4.
It'll be interesting to see how our defense comes out. I'm guessing we'll play a lot of guys within a couple yards of the line of scrimmage. We may see some of that 61 we saw at the end of the DeWitt game.
Gabe Sanders and Bennett Rickles back to receive for the Vikings, and Dowsner set to tee it up for Mount Vernon as we'll kick it off. Get the ball to start the second half tonight. Dowsner with the run up, and we are underway from
good
First
high
Street
kick.
Field. Going to be Sanders at the 25. He's hit, and that's where he's going to go down, about the 25, 26, about the 27-yard line. That's where Vinton's going to take over to begin the game.
Yeah, Caleb got that one up in the air. He'd been struggling. He'd been pretty flat. He got that one up in the air so he could get underneath it and cover it. That was good.
Jasper's on the tackle.
Had a lot of bodies right there.
Ball spotted at the 27, 1st and 10 Vikings.
1st and 10 from their own 27 for Vinton. It'll be Caden Kingsbury bringing him up to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers spin out wide side. The give is going to be inside handoff to, that's going to be Max Vasquez.
Well, he's a big boy.
He's gotten bigger too. Remember him from last year.
Wrapped up at number 61.
Nice gain on first down for Vasquez. Gain a 7.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Yeah, he really hurt us last year until he kind of rolled an ankle, I think. But he was really, was really tough to handle last year.
Called a gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Ball on the 33.
We're in our straight 50 look right now.
Same formation. Vasquez with Kingsbury. Kingsbury's going to roll to his left, so he's going to keep it. And he does. Right there in the hole, there's Ryan to meet him. He's short of the first down.
Kingsbury on the keeper. Wrapped up at number 3, Henry Ryan.
If it's a typical Vinton game, they're going to have a lot of this, a lot of 3rd and shorts. It'll be making plays on 3rd and 2s and 3rd and 3s and 3rd and 1s because they keep moving ahead of the chains here. So
yeah, with Vinton, we might be able to afford over time because it's probably going to be a fairly speedy.
Yeah, it's not going to be. They're not going to throw it 48 times like Makokata did.
No. I thought we might have to sleep up here in the press box that night. That was a long night.
Yeah, so our 3 down linemen are Drejos on the left, Deeb at center, Deeb on the nose, and Brad Viscasel at the right tackle.
Tight formation this time. Here comes.
I don't think he got there.
Got there either. Vasquez
Nice.
again.
Nice penetration by Young Green. Really good penetration by Young Green.
About a half yard short.
Fourth and short for the Vikings.
No wholesale changes here. We'll see if they're going to go for this. They're going to take a timeout.
Take a timeout.
No officials timeout.
Are they going to measure it?
Timeout for measurement.
They asked for a measurement.
It looks to me like it's
It looks
well short.
of the,
I mean, yeah.
Short of the 37.
And that marker's right on the 37.
If the marker's
so.
correct, they've got to get to the 37. That looks a bit short from here, but let's see.
Tampa Bay, Indianapolis. Post-prom raffle tickets.
It looks way closer than I thought, yeah, but it's short. Got about
all sitting
9.5 inches, I think he said.
A couple inches short of the 37-yard line. It is 4th and 1. Just underway here. 10:41 remaining first quarter. First possession of the ball game. Vinton's got it 4th and inches at their own 36 officially. And 36-yard line. Looks like they're going to, well, let's see when they break the huddle here.
And we jumped just like we had at the end of the last week. We're in that 6-man front.
And here we go in the eye. Looks like the eye form. Nope. Pistol formation. It's going to be Vasquez, and he's going to have enough for the first down and more as he muscles his way forward for a gain of about 7.
We hit him right at the point of attack, and he just kept his legs going, and he's tough to stop for less than a yard.
Coming in here, I was thinking about Max as more of a kind of a scat back kind of guy, but he's a lot bigger than that now. He's a low.
Yeah.
3 receivers now split out wide here to the near side of the field. Carolyn out wide. Here's the Vasquez again, and this time, probably going to get him for a loss or no gain, but he managed to get a couple yards out of it.
He just keeps going forward.
Hollab on the tackle.
Not a lot of finesse there.
Nope. 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 45. 9:40 remaining here, first quarter. There'll be a lot of grinding it out.
Yeah, they've taken Young Green from linebacker and put him down at the a gap tackle on the right side, and we've got 1 linebacker. So we're in a 60 look almost all the time with Jaspers as a lone linebacker.
Here's Kingsbury rolling out. He puts it up this time. Nice catch. Short game, but what a great catch made out there. That is Bennett Rickles. 3rd and 8 coming up here. This is 3rd and 7. This is not quite where they want to be.
Yeah, really good pressure by Zadok Hollab. Made him throw it sooner than he wanted to there.
A really great effort by Rickles to catch that ball at all. About a yard gain. 3rd and 7 for Vinton-Shellsburg. 3 receivers split out wide. Carolyn, the wide man. Curtis Erickson in the slot. Fake and a slant is covered, but complete. Another horse is Erickson.
We just about had a hand in there. Boy, he just threaded that in there. There was a very small window to throw that, and threw it right in the right spot.
It's a first down to the 40-yard line of Mount Vernon. So the Vikings slowly, methodically moving the ball down the field here on their first drive. Nice toss there from Kingsbury. Kingsbury to Erickson. Their skill position players are large.
Yeah.
Backs. Tight formation this time. Carolyn split out wide to the near side of the field. Here comes Vasquez. They're going to hand it off again to Erickson. This time they got him in the backfield. Drejos pulls Erickson down for a loss.
Boy, he has been so good the last 2 weeks. What a way to finish your senior year. Boy, he just blew that up. I mean, they tried misdirection, and he just blew it up.
5-yard loss. And this is where you really want to get Vinton in. Behind the chains. Although Kingsbury's proven he could throw the ball pretty well here tonight. Early going.
Yeah, they've had trouble. I mean, with our 6-man front, they've had trouble blocking us and giving him time to throw it. So we're keeping the defensive back out and staying our 6-man front and 4 defensive backs.
Tight formation again. Carolyn split out wide. Here's Kingsbury. He's going to toss it off to Erickson again, and that's not going to get very far as long as we can tackle. Got about back to the original line of scrimmage. You know, they're making good yardage after the catch are these big backs, and after the first contact.
That was a really good throw. I mean, he hit him in stride, and he's a big load to bring down.
Yep, probably should have had him for a couple yards back from there. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Ball at the 41-yard line of Mount Vernon. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
You can tell, I mean, they're a possession team. None of their routes are deep. I mean, we'll probably get proven wrong here, but all of their routes are line of scrimmage, 5 yards deep.
It's Rickles and Carolyn split out wide.
So we're just playing man with no safety.
Kingsbury, nice play there by Henry Ryan, and that's intended for Erickson, and that was a nice bullet pass.
Really good play by Henry. Got there, timed it really well, hit him right as soon as the ball was there and knocked it loose.
4th and 11. Ryan.
In fact, it's punting time here for Vinton as it's 4th and 11. Really nice play by Henry.
And they've run 5 minutes off the clock.
Jesse Gray back to punt for the Vikings. He'll punt it off to Jaspers, who's down about his 10-yard line. He is Jackson.
He's been a real revelation back there returning punts. He catches everything and
made the right call that time as
well.
There's
no way he'd get to that one.
He was thinking about getting up there to make that catch. But nice punt there inside the 10-yard line. That's where Mount Vernon will take over for their first drive, about the 9-yard line. 1st and 10, 6:32 to go, first quarter. See if we see a contrast in style here. We'll see how much Romberg and Bronzy bounce back and forth, the wideout and quarterback positions. It's going to be Bronzy right now. Pitlick alongside him. 2 receivers far side to the near side. Bronzy takes, rolling to his right. He's going to hand it off inside, handoff. Here comes Pitlick. He's got some room. There's a hole. 20, 25 across the 30, and I thought he had a chance to break that one.
Just got him by the ankles. Took a really nice angle there.
Really nice play design there, as it's really a called draw off of a sprint out from the quarterback. First down.
Sealed everything off, and
really nice play.
Deeb and Tristan Lashley did a really nice job of sealing off the backside and ran right off the backside.
Same formation now. Sends Panos in motion. It's going to be another give to, nope, they're going to pull it. Bronzy's going to keep it. Push out to Panos. He's got a lot of green space I'm trying to get out of my mouth, and he makes his way forward for 5-6 yards. It looks like there's a ton of space out there for old Ty to
Hudson Carolyn made a great, I mean, he took on the block there and made the tackle. That was really hard. There were 2 Mustangs out there and one Viking.
Here comes Romberg in now at the quarterback. Bronzy will move out to the far slot. Pitlick beside Romberg in the backfield. 2 receivers far side, 2 to the near side. 2nd and 4. Here comes Pitlick in motion. Romberg, there's Erickson, first down. Up across
nice
the 45. Nice pass, nice catch. Really ran a nice route there, Ed.
Yeah, they ran a layer route. They ran Pitlick in motion out here, and that brought the safety out just enough so we could throw in front of the safety and behind the linebackers. So really well-designed play there.
Erickson comes out. Panos comes on in the near side slot. Joey Romberg moves back out, split wide to the near side. Bronzy back at the quarterback position. Appleton across the formation in motion. It's going to be Pitlick with the ball outside.
Broke the first tackle. Nice job.
Runs over another tackler up to about the 45 of the Vikings. Then it'll be 2nd and short. 2nd and 2.
Leo Appleton a little upset with himself because he ran by his block there. But it didn't make any difference. Trenton broke that tackle anyway.
Olt split out wide to the far side. 2 receivers far side to the near side. Romberg back at the quarterback position. Pitlick beside him.
They've been going with an Erickson a lot at split here.
There's Bronzy in motion. Rolling out is Romberg. And he's going to throw downfield to Appleton, and that's going to be incomplete. Nice coverage supplied there. Looked like Carolyn.
Really good ball, though. I mean, he threw it right where our guy had a chance to catch it.
Threw it into double coverage there. We had a shot. Carolyn with a nice play on the ball there to knock it away. 3rd and 2 coming up at the Viking 45.
That's a good time to throw long, see what you can get there off some play action pass.
Bronzy
Come
back
back
at
and
quarterback.
pick it up on 3rd down.
Bronzy sending Panos in motion. Inside handoff, there's Pitlick, and he can churn to
He
get
got
that
it.
first
He got
down.
it.
He
Second
did.
effort, got it. Wow, nice second effort there.
Tackle near the 42-yard line.
First down, Mount Vernon. Pitlick, typical Pitlick run there. First contact does not stop him, and he's able to get forward for the first down.
Nice drive here.
4:30 remaining here, first quarter. Mount Vernon driving from their own 9-yard line. Now they're across the 50 into Vinton territory. Here's Bronzy. Gonna reverse it back to Appleton. He's got a lot of green space. He'd get a block on the outside. Oh, here comes a flag.
Yeah, there's a hold.
And Appleton's going to scamper inside the 5, but it's going to come back.
Leo Appleton takes the reverse pitch all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Not too bad for Leo.
And we went the other way. I don't think we had to hold there.
No, I don't think so.
That had no part of the play. It's too bad there because, I mean, we went the other way, and the play was over, and we had 40 yards.
Yep. Flags down at the line of scrimmage. So that's a spot foul.
10 yards from
First
spot
and
foul.
20 coming up for Mount Vernon.
First down.
Mount Vernon's done a really good job of overcoming.
Yeah, last week we were
penalties.
last week we did a nice job of that. We got in some 1st and longs and got 7 or 8 and then picked it up. So
the ball is spotted back at the Mustang 49, 1st and 19. From there, 4:09 remaining here, first quarter. No score. Vinton and Mount Vernon. Here's Bronzy. Sends Panos across the formation. In motion, and back he goes to the far side. Screen play to Pitlick, and that's smelled out nicely there.
yeah, he puts you in a tough spot because if they read that, you can't block. You can't block until he catches that. And so our linemen are kind of defenseless there until he catches it, and he ran right by us.
Rickles did a really nice job of sniffing that out. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 17. Ball on the Vinton 49. 3 receivers now far side for Bronzy. Bronzy rolling to his right. He's got a receiver out there. There he is. Had him all by himself.
Bronzy's pass is complete.
Nice catch made out there by Olch.
There we go. Picked up 2/3 of it.
Knocked out of bounds, number 68.
So brings up a 3rd and 5.
A little more manageable there.
Olch on the catch. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ball sit to 37 of Vinton-Shellsburg. 2 receivers far side, 2 to the near side. Pitlick with Bronzy in the backfield. Bronzy looks. He's going to get flushed from the pocket. Pull it down. He's going to take off.
Ooh.
See if he can get the first down.
No.
And he's going to be short by about 2 yards, 2.5 yards.
It's
4th down.
I need to watch him pick his way through there.
Josh Howe.
Thought he was going to get sacked there and got 2 or 3 yards out of it.
So 4th down for Mount Vernon. Looks like they're lining up to
Yeah, I think
go
this is
for it. In
this is an
area
area
of
you
the
got to
field.
go for it. Gain much punting.
Olch and Nave split out to the far side. Panos and Romberg to the near side. For Owen Bronzy. Here comes Nave across the formation. Look for Pitlick left side. Here's Pitlick inside. Nope, we're going to pull it. And Bronzy splitting out. He's got Nave. First down and more. Inside the 20. Nice little waggle play.
Wow, threw it right over top of the linebacker. What a nice throw by Owen. Dropped it right over top of the linebacker.
Big first down on 4th down. 4th down conversion for the Mustangs as now they're down inside.
Owen's become really effective at throwing the ball in the run. Really effective at throwing the ball in the run, especially rolling right.
Very athletic. Here's Romberg now in at the quarterback position. Bronzy's in the far side slot. Erickson and Nave near side. Olch split out wide to the far side. Here comes Bronzy across the formation in motion. Inside handoff is to Pitlick. He's got some room inside the 10. Battles inside the 5. Still turning. Touchdown. Nice run from Pitlick.
17 yards out.
Boy, that was a nice drive. Really
was.
nice drive.
We consumed some clock ourselves on that drive. We're
nice mix of the run and pass, overcame the penalty again.
2:29 remaining first quarter, and we've only had 2 drives in the ball game so far. Again, you're right, Ed. Again, we overcame a holding penalty, converted to a touchdown. Ben Croc on to attempt the extra point. The Crocster.
Right down the middle.
Nicely done. And 7-0 now. 2:29 remaining first quarter.
Melbourne 7, Vinton-Shellsburg 0.
Ed and I will be right back.
Don't let your aches and pains go untreated. Don't be content with less than ideal function of your body. Get back to an active and progressing lifestyle with help from Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness. At Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness, our team of professional therapists, trainers, and office staff are dedicated to getting you back in your optimal physical function. Choose one of our 4 convenient locations in Center Point, Marion, Mount Vernon, and Solon. For total patient care, choose Ability Physical Therapy.
Hi, I'm Lisa Lansing. One part of our business plan at Lynch is actually pretty simple. Find, hire, properly train, and then retain high-quality employees who can provide exceptional customer service. Our team works really hard at this because we truly believe it's the right thing to do for our customers. So if you've done business with us before, thank you. And if you haven't, I invite you to please visit us at Lynch Ford and Lynch Chevrolet in Mount Vernon and come see for yourself how we really are selling and servicing a lot of cars in a very different.
Set to kick it off after Mount Vernon goes on a 91-yard drive.
Yeah, we've played 9.5 minutes of clock time here, and I bet we've probably had 15 minutes of real time here. The ball has been in play and the clock's been rolling, so take advantage of our possessions here.
Sanders will take this one and about. Oh, it's going to just go out of bounds.
That went out by less than a foot.
Great kickoff as it is. Vinton will take over on the 35. Dave Ryan reminding us it's almost Halloween time during our commercial break. And out there and get your pumpkins. I think they finally decided that Halloween will be on Halloween this year, right? Is that?
I don't know.
They went back and forth.
The rules are the rules, so you just.
You know, maybe if you show up on both nights, you
I
get
just
lucky.
know we buy all kinds of candy, and I forget to turn the light on every single year. And I have to eat the candy.
There and eat it,
I have to eat the candy.
Here's Kingsbury bringing him up. It's Max Vasquez, slips in the backfield, still turning. He's got some room, cutting it back across the field, and he's got a nice first down run up to the 45 of Mount Vernon. As nice patient run by Vasquez.
There's not a lot fancy about that. He just churns those legs and has really good vision, and they really blocked that well. The wide receivers did a nice job blocking downfield, and he had really good vision to cut that back to the left.
I'm sure that Max is the type of guy who's going to sprint away from anybody, but he keeps those feet moving, and he's up to the 45 of Mount Vernon right away. First down for Vinton. 3 receivers split out to the near side. Carolyn among them. Here comes Vasquez again, picking his way. Nice tackle. Great tackle made. Far side, that's Jackson Jaspers. 2-yard loss.
Yeah, Vasquez looks a lot like Larry Zonka back from the 1970s, who's actually my second favorite number 39.
Favorite 39
is Jack Cochran.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Jack
I changed favorite 39s. That was a big change for me.
Yeah, I can go
It used to be Larry Zonka.
I'm still used to him in 10, but yeah, 39. He had a big game this past week up at UNI. A couple interceptions, 12 tackles. And here goes Mexican, lost the ball just about, and he's going to bull his way forward for a couple. And it's going to be 3rd and long coming up for Vinton again. I think that ball popped up into the air out of his hands.
First appearance of Tavian Gorsh tonight, playing some nose guard. He's done a really good job. He's had a really good year this year for us.
Under a minute remaining here in the first quarter, 7-0. Mount Vernon leading it.
Boy, it'd be nice to get off the field here and then get the ball back.
Carolyn and Rickles split out to the near side. Back to pass is Kingsbury again. Nice job by
nice tackle.
Pitlick. Pitlick jumps up in the air and forces Kingsbury to bring it down, and then he makes the tackle. 4th and long coming up for Vinton-Shellsburg. Great play.
It's just a really athletic play there.
Really athletic play. I wouldn't even got the jump in the air right. But about a 2-inch vertical, he would have thrown it right over my head.
Get the ball back here, and boy, I tell you what, this is the kind of team that a 2-touchdown lead is a significant deficit for them.
Jesse Gray back to punt it away. Jaspers awaits the punt, and here it comes, end over end wobbler. Going to get by Jaspers and
get in the
end
there
zone
we go.
Just barely. Nice punt there from Gray, and a nice decision by Jaspers to let that one bound into the end zone. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0.
1.5, 3 possessions total in the first quarter.
First quarter, yep. Just barely.
Yeah.
So Mount Vernon will swap sides of the field, head east with a 7-0 lead. They'll start at their own 20-yard line.
New window coverings are a fantastic way to update and transform a space, and in this part of the country, we hope you'll consider Budget Blinds. Your local franchisee, the Sill family, and their many team members recently received 2 huge national honors. They won the National Franchisee of the Year award from Budget Blinds, and they earned our National Best of the Best award for customer satisfaction based on their record of outstanding customer reviews for years. We love that Budget Blinds has the huge selection and buying power of a big national chain, but operates with the personal touch that comes with local family businesses. If you're looking for stunning blinds, shades, shutters, drapery, the Budget Blinds team has what you need both residentially and commercially. The Sill family will bring many great design ideas to the table in an in-home consultation. Then their installation teams will make sure that your window coverings are installed professionally, ensuring many years of enjoyment. Please visit budgetblinds.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Budget Blinds, style and service for every budget.
So a call out from Ed's favorite blind provider. Look at the shot of the moon. Look at Hoffman. Got some great camera work going on tonight. That beautiful moon tonight over the
Can the Mustang cast get an Emmy?
We're working on it. And here's Browsey's going to keep it, and he's going to
up the middle,
weave
maybe
his way. A late flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was from way back there.
Darren Lashley down.
Wrapped up number 56, Josh Howe.
Well, hopefully we don't
Something
have to
he didn't like.
overcome another penalty here, but we'll await the indication. Holding Mount Vernon.
Yep.
So we have to overcome another penalty.
Done it before.
Holding against the Mustangs, 10 yards from the spot.
Lauren Hoffman, best cameraman in the business. We're getting astronomical shots. Probably get a story about the surface of the moon from Ed before the night's over. First and 17 now for Mount Vernon. 2 receivers far side. Romberg split out far side, left side. Oates split out to the near side wide. Here comes Panos in motion. Give us to Pitlick, and he picks his way. He's got some room.
Cut it back.
Got a block, and he's gone. 40, 50, see if he can outrun the.
He can.
And he can. Touchdown, Pitlick, no flags.
Well, we overcame another penalty.
I couldn't get the word invert out of my mouth.
83 yards.
See if he could outrun that invert, and he did.
Boy, really nice cut across the grain there.
Yep.
And just accelerated, planted his foot, and he was gone.
Well, that's one way to overcome a holding penalty. Hand it off to your powerful back and let him run. Here's Ben Crockett.
Well, he likes, he gets an extra 10 yards rushing at the end of the day.
That's right. Ben Crock on for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. 14-0 now. Mount Vernon out in front of Vinton-Shellsburg. 11:33 remaining here, second quarter.
Now that was a short possession.
That was a very short possession. 2 plays. 2 long
get significantly colder over there.
Long drives from Mount Vernon.
How long they're going to play.
Yardage-wise.
Temperature's about 10 degrees warmer on this side of the field than it is the other side.
Yeah, they are farther north.
Yeah, get the defense back out there and keep making hay.
Dallas are kicking for the Mustangs.
It's probably 42 degrees out here, and all I got to do is say making hay, and I start to sweat.
Yeah, right. So Dowser will kick her off again. Teeing it up at the 40-yard line. 14-0 now. Mount Vernon leading Vinton-Shellsburg. And you're right, Ed. This is the type of game that Vinton needs to stay close with the type of offense that they run.
Yeah, this is a really big possession for them because they can't give the ball back to us because we are rolling right now offensively. So they got to try to find something, and they got to find it in a hurry. Got that one more down the middle of the field.
Comes Sanders with the return, and he's up across the 35.
That's a good hard run.
That's where Vinton will take over. 11:26 remaining here, second quarter. Ball on the 36, their own. As Kingsbury brings them back out to start their next drive.
You almost wonder if you'll see some play action pass or something. Just try to, hit something here.
Tight formation this time. Carolyn split out wide. Here comes Vasquez again, and they have him stopped. Maybe a gain of a yard. Doing a really nice job penetrating.
Yeah, well, when we line up in that six-man front, we just put a guy in every gap, and that allows, we stay low, get penetration, and then it allows Jaspers to just run loose and make plays. But, boy, our six guys up front have done a really good job. Drehos, Young Green, Zadakolib, Nave. Now, we're back into a five-man front.
2nd and 10. Here comes Erickson this time, trying the left side. He bowls his way forward. He'll be about 2 yards short of a first down. So this will bring up a makeable 3rd and 2, long one. This is where Vinton would much rather be.
Yeah, take out a defensive back, put a defensive lineman in. So give us some more beef up front. This has got to be 2 downs here. They've got to. They can't give us the ball back
They have a large
unless we can make a big play here.
Yeah. 3rd and 1, ball on the 45. Tight formation, a lot of beef in that backfield for Vinton. And Kingsbury is going to keep it himself, and
he didn't get there.
He
didn't get there at all. That was really nice play.
Yep, I think he is short. 4th down. They're going to mark it maybe a couple inches forward of where
Henry Ryan came from that safety spot and just blew that up. That was a really nice play.
4th and short for the Vikings.
Boy, when a safety makes a play like that, you're almost tempted to throw it. Just to give some play action pass and throw it.
4th down, and here we go. 4th and 1, ball on the Vinton 45.
Our safety made a play behind the line of scrimmage.
All up around the line of scrimmage again. Here he comes again, Max Vasquez this time, and he broke through. Nave's got him from behind, but Vasquez has a
dragging Mustangs.
Brings it all the way out to the Mustangs 39-yard line. Drug down number 42, Ryan Nave. Vasquez.
Well, they've had a couple. Their first series was like this. They had a couple first downs, and then we kind of. Big play is first down. You got to make a big play on first down here.
So 1st and 10 for Vinton at the Mount Vernon 39-yard line. Comes Vasquez again. I thought he was cutting it back, but he just kind of seemed to lose his feet there, and down he went for no gain.
Motavian Gorsh and Clark Younggreen did a really nice job of penetrating, just mucked everything up in there. There's no place for him to cut or do anything else.
Yeah, he went down awkwardly, and he's leaving the game right now is Max. Hopefully he's okay.
It's like his left, he's
something was really awkward about that run for him, and hopefully he'll be okay. He's holding his left arm or wrist, looks like, over on the far side.
Well, that'd be a big blow.
So Kingsbury brings him up. diamond formation here, and going to hand it off here.
Zadok right there. Didn't go anywhere.
Snuffed out, nowhere at all to go. Big loss on the play.
Zadok just stood right there and stared him down. There was no place to go. That misdirection didn't fool anybody.
It's Bennett Rickles, the ball carrier. 3rd and long coming up here. 3rd and it's like 14.
That's the second play. We also had Owen Brazia made a play behind the line of scrimmage. That's our 2 safeties.
Yeah, when your safeties are making plays behind the line of scrimmage, it tells you a lot about what kind of game it is.
Yeah, we're not even thinking about the pass.
3rd and long, 3rd and 15. Kingsbury back to pass. This time he's going to sling it out to Carolyn, and he overthrows him.
He wouldn't have got the first down anyway. That was Oliver Gardner had that covered really, really well.
So 4th down here.
My guess is they'll go for it. This looks like he's got the. They're sending the punt team out.
Punting team coming on out here with 7:36 remaining 2nd quarter.
Yeah, boy, I don't think I'd want to give the ball back to the Mustangs here.
Jesse Gray ready to punt it away to Jaspers.
Looks like we're playing this pretty safe here. Yeah.
And Gray gets it away.
Good catch.
Jasper, and he's actually going to get a chance, a bit of a chance to run it back. And he's brought down right away by Erickson at the 20-yard line.
He was.
I was about to say that Jaspers is the best punt return man that I don't think I've ever seen actually return.
He catches everything.
Catches everything. And he ran for about a second and a half there before Erickson wrestled him to the ground. And the Mount Vernon, the Mustangs take over at their own 20-yard line. 2 receivers far side, 2 to the near side. Brazzi at quarterback. And he's rolling to his left. There's that draw play again. Nice move by Pitlick in the backfield. He's got stream. Can he get a block?
They're in trouble.
He breaks at 40, 45, 50. He's gone again. 40, 30, and he is gone. No flags on the field. Touchdown, his 2nd, Trenton Pitlick of the ball game.
Well, he's making the most of his last home game, that's for sure. Boy, the offensive line cleaned that up, didn't they?
He made a nice move in the backfield, and from there it was just space all over the place. Pick your route. And all of a sudden it's 20-0, extra point pending. 7:15 remaining, 2nd quarter. Ben Kroc out of the hold from Henry Ryan, and he's got it 21-0 now, 7:15 remaining 2nd quarter.
Well, so far we're doing our part here, offensively and defensively.
So 21-0, Mount Vernon leads it with 7:15 remaining in the 2nd quarter. Benton is leading DeWitt 12-7. 2nd quarter. Assumption.
They're playing Macokota, right?
Macokota tonight. No score from those guys yet.
Don't let your aches and pains go untreated. Don't be content with less than ideal function of your body. Get back to an active and progressing lifestyle with help from Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness. At Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness, our team of professional therapists, trainers, and office staff are dedicated to getting you back in your optimal physical function. Choose one of our 4 convenient locations in Center Point, Marion, Mount Vernon, and Solon. For total patient care, choose Ability Physical Therapy.
Dousner set to tee it up and kick it off.
Hope he will keep his leg warm all night.
Mount Vernon does get the ball to start the 2nd half. 7:15 remaining here before halftime.
Yeah, we've had 3 possessions and 3 touchdowns.
Sanders back deep to receive. He's going to take it about the 20-yard line. He's got some room to run across the 30. And look out, he's got some space. Still on his feet. Flag
there's
comes
a flag.
in. And nice return. He's out to about the 49. Let's check the flag.
And that's going to be all for naught.
Still be good.
They're going to get about the 30.
Yeah.
Hold. Yep. Got caught for a hold. So
Jasper's on the tackle.
That'll cost them about 20 yards. They're about the 50. They're going to be back to the 30.
Update you on some scores as they come in. They're a little bit, as always, they're a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough to keep track.
Lisbon leading Bellevue 16-14 third quarter.
Yeah, a lot of playoff games tonight that started. They would have started at 7. All the playoff games start at 7.
Right.
So 8-man, A, 1A, and 2A are all playing playoff games tonight.
Here's Kingsbury, brings them up. 2 receivers split out this time to the near side. And there's a Saunders off the right tackle. Have about 4 yards, 5 yards.
5 yards over the right side, wrapped up in number 18, Leo Appleton.
2nd and 5 coming up. Ball at the 35-yard line. Just doing a really nice job up front. Great penetration. Of course, everybody's within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we've just completely taken our safeties up, and they're both playing linebacker. I mean, for all intents and purposes, Owen Brazzi and Henry Ryan are playing linebacker.
Here's Saunders again, and he's going to 3 more yards. Here comes a 3rd and short.
And that was Brazzi and Ryan, our safety / linebackers right there.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, we're kind of platooning here. We've kind of got a run group and a pass group here. We got an extra defensive back in the game here, and we've got a couple of guys who are better pass rushers. Brad Vistacel's in there, gives a little more length, a little more speed.
3 receivers, new formation here for Vinton, and they're going to hand off to Sanders on the right side. I don't think he's going to get it
again. What we talked about is key, that 3rd and short, and we've done a really good job on 3rd and short.
Yep. 4th down again.
I mean, they have to go for this one, right?
I would think.
I mean, we've scored every time we've had the ball.
It doesn't seem to matter where we start on the field. Mount Vernon has scored.
And the last 2 times very quickly and very easily.
4th and less than a yard. Ball on their own 39-yard line for Vinton-Shellsburg. Here comes, Erickson puts it on the ground. And it's going to be Mount, well, either way.
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference.
So ball goes over on, didn't see who recovered it, but doesn't matter who recovered it. Mount Vernon ball. And they're going to take over.
With short field.
On the 37-yard line of Vinton.
Fumble recovered by Trenton Pitlick. 1st and 10 Mustangs at the Viking 37.
Well, it'd be nice to have 4 possessions and 4 scores.
2 receivers, far side to the near side. It's Brazzi at the quarterback position. Appleton in the near side slot. Here comes Brazzi. He's going to pitch it back to Pitlick. Look out, he's got a nice block from Appleton. Breaks a tackle. Nice block from Ulch. And he just maintains his footing. A nice gain there from Pitlick.
It's one of those, he lost his balance and just couldn't quite get it back. He was fighting to stay up there.
So 1st down after a 15-yard stumble there from Pitlick.
Nice read by Owen there, drawing the contain and then making a nice pitch, and really good block by Ulch out there on the edge.
1st down to the 22-yard line. Here's Brazzi. Looking downfield this time. He's going to sling it out. There it is.
That, you know what that was?
I know what it was.
That was it.
You saw number 56 sliding out there.
They were trying to run a hook and ladder with our left tackle. They were trying to get Deeb out there, and he'd been dreaming about that. I don't think he slept in 2 days. Adam, they ran that on Wednesday, and he hasn't slept in 2 days. He visioned that just like that, and we didn't quite get it done. So
2nd and 10. Browns again. They're going to send Panos in motion this time. Going to give this to Henry Ryan this time, and he's going to get a couple yards.
Henry Ryan, ball carrier.
Down inside the 20-yard line. Gonna bring up third down.
Wrapped up immediately by number 56. Josh Howe.
Tipton leading North Cedar 7-6.
Yeah, Tipton's playing an extra game, trying to get a win there.
That's right.
They don't have any yet.
You could schedule a,
a ninth game if you wanted to.
Sure.
So
Benton leading DeWitt Central just 12-7 second quarter. Big game for DeWitt. Back to pass is Brazzi. All kinds of time. He's going to pull it down and just run out of bounds.
Yeah, nobody opened there. Good choice by him. They had nice coverage there. Had really nice coverage.
Bring up fourth down for Mount Vernon.
Probably too far to kick.
Edge of his range here.
So Evan Brazzi comes in the game.
He's going to split out wide to the far side. 3 receivers.
We had Romberg to Romberg. Could we have Evan? We could have Brazzi to Brazzi here.
Now we got Romberg at the quarterback position, so probably not, but
yep.
Who knows? Brazzi split out wide to the near side. 3rd and 9 at the 21. Joey Romberg takes, looking downfield. Lots and lots
Brazzi
of time
all the way.
Brazzi, and he threw it out the end zone. Oh, there's a late flag. And I think that's going to go against us. I think that's going to be unless that was a retaliation.
It looked like a personal foul here on the edge.
We'll see what happens here.
Unless we missed the first part of it.
Yeah, if it was a retaliation and they threw it on the first action, then it's going to be against Vinton. But
it was 4th down, so we lose the ball. And
it's a dead ball, right? So
yeah,
ball would go over.
The flag came out after the play was over.
Well, it's holding, actually.
Oh.
Maybe it's holding. So
well, they'll decline that.
They'll
so
decline
get the ball
that,
back.
and the ball go over on downs. Oh, good. I'm glad it was holding and not a personal foul. 4:09 remaining here before halftime. 21-0. That's the first drive that Mount Vernon has failed to score on here in the first half.
Now we need to get one more stop here. Get one more stop and get the ball back. Because it'd be nice to have the last possession of the half and first possession of the next one. That's always a good way to bracket halftime with 2 possessions in a row.
Warren, that moon is scooting across the sky. 4:09 remaining here before halftime. 3 receivers split out wide to the far side for Vinton. Here comes Sanders trying to find some room off the right tackle, and he is not going to find any.
Gabe Sanders is your ball carrier.
No gain, maybe a loss.
Short loss of the play.
Loss of a yard.
Number 53, Jack Dreyhaus.
Dreyhaus on the tackle.
Yeah, he doesn't run quite as hard.
Haven't been able to find a South Tamus. There's no South Tamus score here. There is they've got it bracketed, but they don't have any scores up for the South Tama Hampton Dumont ball game that
we need South Tama to win.
Ordinarily, Mount Vernon fans would not care much about. Tonight they should. 2nd and 11 coming up. Kingsbury back to throw. Rolling to his right. Pitlick just planted him, and that's going to fall incomplete.
He should have thrown it the first time. After he hesitated, Trenton said, I'm not going to hesitate.
Yep. So it'll bring up 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 for the Vikings.
Yeah, their offense isn't designed for 3rd and 11s.
It's not.
Or to be down 21-0.
That was my next contribution.
This is a pretty big hole here that they're not used to.
So Kingsbury brings them up. 3 receivers split out to the near side. Looks like they're going to sling it out to Erickson. Nope, they're going to go downfield, and is that knocked down the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, I'm not sure where that was going.
Came out awfully awkward.
It fluttered a little bit and kind of landed between 2 receivers. So our spotter up here said that Deeb got a little piece of either the ball or a piece of the quarterback's arm there. So that was the difference. Looks like we're going after this one. Trying to block one here. Yep.
Comes Gray, gets it away. Nice punt. Here's Jasper to the fair catch. And he had Erickson, who planted him last time.
He said, I think I'll fair catch this
big
time.
Big number 1's coming. I'll just kind of wave my arms up in the air. Nice job by Jaspers, does his job. And Mount Vernon will take over with great field position at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10.
Put together a nice drive here. Put together one more drive and kind of put the icing on the cake here.
Plenty of time.
Get 2 possessions in a row. Would be nice. Nice drive and not give them the ball back.
Bronzy taking the snap here. He's going to roll.
Option again.
Here to Pitlick.
Oh,
Nice
block.
What a great block. Another block for Pitlick.
Boy,
Appleton.
Leo Appleton and Brody Ulch did both had nice blocks out there.
Really nice
Wow. That's exactly the way you draw it up.
Appleton maintained and held his block, which is first down for Pitlick off of the Appleton and Ulch combo blocks. Ball the 39. Bronzy's going to keep it himself.
Yeah,
Not
kind
a lot
of
of
a
room
little
that
high
time.
snap there. He couldn't quite get outside. They were under on the option the other way, and a little bit of a high snap that took his momentum the wrong direction. So
A gain of 2.
On the tackle, Rousey on the run.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 37. 2:40 remaining here in the first half. 2 receivers far side to the near side. Bronzy and Pitlick in the backfield. Panos in the near side slot. Here comes Panos across formation. Going to
There we
sweep it
go.
to Panos.
Give Ty a
He's
shot
got a nice
here.
block again out there by Appleton.
put us in 3rd and short here.
Appleton's doing a really, really nice job blocking on the edges.
Nice job by Brad Visicel on the left tackle spot there.
3rd and 4 coming up.
There's Deeb at the left tackle spot there. Sorry, Deeb is cutting off the edge there.
The 33.
He and Tristan Lashley.
Bronzy sends Panos in motion again. And it's going to be Pitlick up the center, and he's going to cut it back outside. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. And the drive continues for
Just
Mount
what the
Vernon.
doctor ordered here. We're taking it down nice and slow, clock running down.
So 1st down, Mount Vernon.
These are the kind of drives that old offensive linemen like Brad Meester love.
Yep, absolutely.
Just impose your will on them a little bit here.
Ball on the 26-yard line. Minute 30 remaining in the half. Clock is running. Comes Appleton across the formation. Pitlick with the ball. He's going to bust it up the center and get maybe 4 yards. Corral him that time.
Yeah, they're ripping at the ball a little bit, but yeah, we called timeout here.
So 1:16 remaining. I think that's our first timeout of the half.
Yeah, they called one early, and then no, that was an official. They measured, so
Yep.
yeah, so that's the first timeout used in the first half. And you kind of feel like you're playing with house money here, with knowing you get the kickoff start second half.
Exactly. Get some points on the board here.
We haven't. Old Ben Kroc hasn't made. You want to score a touchdown, but Ben Kroc hasn't had a field goal all year. It'd be nice to have him make one.
Nice to give him a shot. Creston leading Atlantic 27-7 3rd quarter score.
That's not good.
That's not good, is right.
That's not good.
Fairfield 28-0. Assumption and Macokota 2nd quarter 7-7. Macokota and Assumption tying at 7. Benton now leading DeWitt 19-7 at halftime.
Boy, Assumption has been Jekyll and Hyde, haven't they?
Really have. Even within the same ball game.
Yeah.
Ballard leading Gilbert 35-0. It's another
That's not good either.
bad one.
One of those two has to change.
Clear Creek, Amana leading Newton 14-7 1st quarter. That's a big ball game.
Yeah, the winner of that one is in the playoffs, and the loser's out.
1:16 remaining here. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 21. Here's Bronzy. One of the option. He's going to keep it himself. Nowhere to go. They played that really nicely that time.
They flattened that out much better than they had before. We just didn't collapse the edge like we'd done before. So that was
Third and
That was a
5.
win for the Vikings there. We
Yep.
didn't quite get the edge set like we needed to for the option.
Third and 4. 52 seconds remaining here before halftime. Brought back to pass is Brazzi.
Ooh, trouble.
And down
trouble,
he goes.
trouble.
Nice rush put on there that time. That was Taylor Anderson with the big sack.
That was tough. They beat us. They beat us off the guard and they beat us off the tackle. And Owen had no place to go. Usually he can kind of get out of that, but they had him right and had him left. So there's no place to go.
It'll be 4th and 11 coming up for.
I think we're going to go
Mount
for it here.
Vernon.
Yeah, we're going to go for it here.
Only 40 seconds remaining here before half and timeout.
Timeout, Mustangs.
Well, they also put something in where Pitlick throws the ball, so we'll see if
Yeah, this might be a perfect
another,
spot for one of those
another exotic here.
wackadoo plays. It's like Cochran's cold down there. He's standing up now in front of the
He's got
Tim
the cover.
zone.
He's got the coveralls on now.
Yep, he looks like he's going hunting down there or ice fishing, one of the two.
Hope he's not killing my new grass.
Well,
I spent a lot of time planting grass there.
He's just standing in one spot, so that's good. He's not tramping all over everything. Looks like maybe Dick Simmons is,
Yep.
is accompanying him,
The crew's back together again.
supervising. They look like they've got things under control down in the Tim zone.
And my wife's sitting inside.
Inside. Why?
We're,
Well,
we're at 68 degrees.
who's the smart one there? She's only about 5 feet behind them with an equally nice view, but she's warm. Yeah. Yeah. Dave is asking what sort of ticket prices are required down in the Tim zone. Here's 4th and 11 for Mount Vernon. 3 receivers out wide to the far side. I smell something tricky. Here's Brazzi rolling out to his left.
He's got it.
Nice ball to Alton. Great catch, first
there.
down. That was a
Boy,
great.
he throws really well on the run. I mean, Owen, you get him out on the edge, and he throws it really well when he's on the run, and a really nice route. Brody cut that thing off and right at the chains, and first down, and we're in business.
Got a little air underneath it, and Holtz reeled it in. First down, Mount Vernon, down at the 12-yard line. 37 seconds remaining, plenty of time.
We ran a deep post, and we ran a skinny post underneath, and 17 yards.
I think we have a timeout remaining here if needed. Here's Brazzi rolling out, and here's that draw play again.
That hand back, and
Pitlick's
he's going to score.
Bowl his way into the end zone.
29 seconds. Boy, that's a nice drive right there.
That play's been really effective tonight.
Boy, they get everybody flowing right, and he just cuts that thing back left, and
Backside
they
draw.
collapse that entire side. Lashley and Deeb just collapse that entire side, and that's – I could have gotten 5 or 6 yards out of that.
Yeah, right. 29 seconds remaining here, 27-0 now in favor of Mount Vernon. Ben Kroc on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold there by Henry Ryan. And it's good, 28-0.
Crocker's been right down the middle. He's been
Sure has.
splitting those uprights. Lots of height and splitting it right. Uh-oh. Got a flag.
Remaining in the first half. Mount Vernon 28, Vinton-Shellsburg 0. There's a penalty flag.
Not sure what we've got going on here, but it's probably not a
Well, the kid here has his helmet off, and I know you can't take your helmet off on the field.
maybe a warning. They warn you, no, it's going to be a dead ball personal foul, unsportsmanlike against Vinton.
Yeah, he took his helmet off.
Assess that on the kickoff, I assume.
The penalty flag is for unsportsmanlike conduct against Vinton-Shellsburg.
Yeah, I don't know the circumstances, but he was on the field and had his helmet off, and that's it can get knocked off, but it was in his hand. He took it off, and that's a no-no.
West Delaware leads Charles City 16-0, first quarter score. Tipton still leads North Cedar 7-6 at halftime.
They might play that extra game and get a win.
West Branch leading Cardinal 21-0. The Cardinal Comets. I've always wondered, what is
Cardinal of Eldon.
That's right. What would their nickname be? Comets.
The Cardinal Cardinals?
Sigourney Kyoto leading Durant 13-8. Cascade trails Regina 27-6 at halftime. Beckman leading South Hardin 42-0. Third quarter. Dyke New Hartford 35, Eagle Grove nothing. Third
Beckman's
quarter.
had a great year. They've had a really good year.
I believe they're down a class, are they not? From where they traditionally have been. Wapello leading North Tama 22-15 at half. Chose that score because I like saying Wapello.
Ooh.
A little onside kick from Mount Vernon to end the half. 28 seconds remaining. Little trickeration. And Vinton will take over. Of course, why not? That's about where they've taken over every time. So why not? It's about the best offense that Vinton has had tonight is kickoff returns. They've had plenty of opportunities with it 28-0.
Getting a few new bodies in here at the end of the half to put some L.J. Kinsel's in here to defensive end. And
backing things off now with 4 DBs. 3 wide receivers here near, so they're going to hand off to Sanders, and he's going to slip down. The ball's on the ground, and Mount Vernon's on top of it. They've got 23 seconds to work with here. And here comes. That's Gorsh. Davian Gorsh
picks it up.
And Mount Vernon's got the ball with 23 seconds left, a 28-0 lead. And let's see what they can get done. Here before the end of the half, you can almost get a triple play, a score, a turnover. See if we can get a score, and then you get the ball back again to start the half. Ball sits at the 34 of Vinton-Shellsburg. Brazzi takes. And he's looking downfield, pump fakes, and he's going to take off, get out of bounds, as he couldn't find a receiver. 18 seconds remaining. Got about 4 yards out of it. Nobody open for him downfield, ran out of bounds. Lisbon leading Bellevue 24-14, third quarter. Second down, 7. 3 receivers down here to the near side. There's Brazzi rolling to his right, looking downfield, plenty of time. And he's got Olch, he's got it. Slides down. Should be a first down. 12 seconds remaining. And Mount Vernon will take what I believe is their final timeout.
Timeout, Mount Vernon.
Although I could be wrong.
14 yards of pass play from Brazzi to Olch.
So Mount Vernon an opportunity to put another score on the board here with 12 seconds remaining before halftime. 28-0. As Vinton's put the ball on the ground a couple times tonight. Mid-Prairie leading Northeast Goose Lake 35-14, third quarter. Comanche leading Dubuque Waller 28-13, third quarter. Williamsburg 17-0 over Clark. Osceola at halftime. Monticello leading Union 27-19 at the half. Well, Mount Vernon has had a great first half. They're not getting a lot of help out west. Creston leading Atlantic 27-7, third quarter. Here we're back to live action. It's going to be Romberg quarterback spot. Right now it looks like we're missing somebody, and here comes Brazzi the younger, splitting out wide to the far side of the field. You got Brazzi the elder down on the near side. Back to passes. Romberg going across the middle, and he had Appleton. Great play right in the middle of the end zone.
Romberg's pass falls incomplete.
That looked like the type of pattern where someone could get rocked. Unfortunately, Appleton made it through there unscathed. 7 seconds remaining. Nice ball really there from Romberg. Little Brazzi coming out of the ball game. Owen Brazzi splitting out wide to the far side. Be Romberg at quarterback. 2 receivers to the near side. Panos on the far side slot. 7 seconds to go. Ball sits at the 17-yard line. Rousey back to pass, a little play action. And he's going to go for Panos, and just about intercepted by Erickson. And falls incomplete. 3 seconds remaining. Mount Vernon get one more shot at it.
Breaking up the play was number 8, Bennett Ripples.
Still 7-7, Assumption and Makokata, second quarter. 19-7 at half, Benton leading Central DeWitt. Well, we're going to have a field goal attempt here. Give Ben Kroc a shot. This will be about a 34-yard field goal. On its way, and it's good. So Kroc
good for
hits.
him.
Ben Kroc field goal is good.
He's feeling it. So Kroc puts 3 more on the board at the end of the half. 31-0. Mount Vernon leads it as we head to halftime. Mount Vernon capitalizing on the turnover. 31-0 at the half. So Mount Vernon will get the ball to start the second half. Here they come.
Band comes out for their last performance here in front of the home crowd. So it's last time they get to do this, and so it'll it's always today it ends tomorrow, and so they start all their other jazz band and everything else that starts on Monday. So for a bunch of these kids, this is the last time they'll march on this field in front of the home fans. So that's kind of a neat experience. So we'll get the chance to enjoy this one more time, which is always fun to do. So.
Toughest people in the stadium, the flag crew. They're sleeveless.
Yeah.
It's not warm out there, folks.
But it'll heat up when they start throwing those flags around.
It's going to heat it up. Mount Vernon marching band taking the field here at halftime. 31-0. Your score. It's Mount Vernon holding up their end of the deal. Unfortunately, Ballard leads Gilbert 35-0. I have not seen a South Tama score as of yet, but everyone that we need to win, other than ourselves, is not doing so.
Also, color guard soloist Dallas Oberding.
Prairie leading Linmar 15-0, second quarter.
Our closer is entitled
Cedar Rapids Jefferson still playing football. They're behind 54-0 in the third quarter, but that's a story just that those guys are playing football. Pleasant Valley leading Iowa City West 14-6, second quarter.
At the Linmar Invitational, the band took 3rd place out of 11 in Class 3A. Next, the band won 2nd place in People's Choice at the Prairie Invitational and 4th place out of 12 bands at the 5 Seasons Marching Invitational. The band won their 7th straight Division I at state contests. And finally, at Clinton last weekend, the band placed 1st place with a score of 85.1, along with Best Percussion, Best Winds, Best Color Guard,
Band
and the
winning
People's
their
Choice Award for Best Overall Band.
Competition last weekend. I believe they're at Clinton coming up tomorrow.
Drum majors, Ellie Barkalow, Dylan Winkler, and Molly
Turn it over to the
Stetton.
marching
Is the
band
ready?
here and let them entertain you here during halftime.
Marching Mustangs, the field is yours for your final halftime performance of 2021.
72, Frank Lauderberg, they're 0-11. And they have a winning record of 67. They were good in 81. They were really good in 81.
Ladies and gentlemen, your marching Mustangs.
Mount Vernon Mustang Marching Band. Their final performance of the year at football games.
Lots of energy and enthusiasm there, so that was got the crowd fired up too. So, of course, ending with Crocker kicking a field goal, that's a good way to end the half.
That's right.
We could not have done the show without you with your time and efforts.
I should have taken my headset off. They got cold. My ears are cold.
It's a little chilly here today.
Liz has been huge in our success over the years.
Absolutely.
And we will miss her so much as she steps away to deal with her health. Thank you for everything, Liz. The staff of the Marching Mustangs includes Brock Davenport, percussion, Elise Rodenberg, color guard, student teacher Mr. Zach Collins, Liz Webster, sound, Mike Owen and Mike Russell for driving trailers and unloading and loading equipment. The band is directed by Mr. Scott Weber.
So our question in sports class this week was, if Derrick Henry ran the ball 100 times, how many times would Jack Drehos tackle him? You couldn't have believed the debate in class about that. Derrick Henry versus Jack Drehos. How many times he would tackle him?
On 100 carries.
On 100 carries, how many times he tackled him? So it was the old Oklahoma drill. So you'd put two bags down.
Okay.
I mean, if you just left him out there, there's no chance he tackles him.
Yeah.
But Jack said at least 4 times he would trip over me and fall.
I think the odds would say a few times he'd get him. There's not a lot of room, left and right in that drill.
The only thing is, I said, depending on, if you really did it that way, I'm guessing after about 3 runs, Jack may not be healthy enough to tackle him.
Right. It's all hypothetical, so you got to assume all 100.
That he's 100%.
All 100 trials would go into.
He's not terrified, and
Right. That's a great question. Who came up with that one? Was that you? Or
I know. I think that was somewhere. Owen Brazzi had something to do with that one. I don't know. They were.
That is fantastic.
And then it was about who would have the chance to tackle him the most times, and they thought Tristan Lashley because he was the biggest target, and he might just trip over top of him.
To thank our sponsors on the Mustang Cast, including Ability Physical Therapy, Richardson Hanson Oates Insurance, Lynn Woodley Construction, Lynchford Chevrolet, Gary's Foods, Copenhagen Associates, Iowa Physical Therapy, Mount Vernon Bank and Trust Company, Downtown Dental, Brown's Plumbing, Budget Blinds of Eastern Iowa, Yaks Landing, Scores Bar, Wilkie's Liquor, Palisades Family Dental, Mercy Care Community Physicians, Mount Vernon Family Dentistry, Hall & Hall Engineering, Sheer Image, Photo Image, Communions Pub and Grub, Bauman & Company, Bridge Community Bank, Mount Vernon Chiropractic, Bluegrass Enterprises, and Hills Bank and Trust Company, our sponsors in the fall here on Mustang Vision. Well, it's been a lot of fun again, Ed.
It'll be nice to get a few of these seniors who don't, Ben Gilbert Binder and a couple of these other seniors who don't get to play a lot, get them a few minutes here. It's not looking good for the playoffs here, but you just never know. We're taking care of business. We're obviously taking care of business. Our guys have come out focused and executed, and on both sides of the ball, and special teams have been solid with our first field goal of the year, and our coverage has been good on kickoffs, and so we've done everything we needed to do. It's what a great way to end the season, if that's what it is, but a great way for our seniors to play their last home game.
Just about ready to kick it off here in the second half, as Mount Vernon's got a 31-0 lead.
This is one of those winter coaches. You start thinking about just staying healthy here.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
the hay's in the barn. This game's decided. You just want everybody stay healthy, have a good time, hit each other hard, and and go on to your next season.
Get home safe. Vinton will be kicking it off to Mount Vernon here to begin the second half. And they've got a 31-0 lead. Of course, Mount Vernon scores a touchdown on this drive, and we are on continuous clock.
And that's kind of that, I understand that rule. And I understand it's really important but the other thing, it's just, heck, it's some of these kids' last game ever, you know what I mean? And give them a few extra snaps. Now, if you're on the other side of the field, you just want it to be over.
Right.
And, we talked about there's obviously the chance of getting hurt and stuff like that, but, boy, you just want kids to get every opportunity to play they possibly can.
All right, I'm told you're really loud, Ed, or I'm not very loud, one of the two. I think I got it. I think I got our gain figured out. Thanks, Rich Hall. People taking care of us out there listening in. It's a good thing it's a video broadcast. Maybe I'm at my best when people can barely hear me. Just about set to kick things off here. Second half, 31-0. Mount Vernon leading Vinton-Shellsburg on the final regular season football game of the year. Although things are not looking real positive out west for Mount Vernon, as the teams that they need to get knocked off tonight are taking care of their business.
Yeah, several of those teams aren't putting up a real strong fight.
No, the Trojans are not fighting real hard. 42-7, Preston leading Atlantic. That's a fourth quarter score. I still have 7-7 Assumption and Macokota. That's a second quarter score. Benton leading Central DeWitt 19-7 at the half.
Yeah, this half we'll probably get to see a little bit of a couple of our seniors who haven't played very much. Get to see Ben Gilbert Binder and Dawson Fluharty's been hurt a lot this year, so we'll probably get him in a little bit, and Cooper Shove. Those are three seniors who haven't had lots of playing time, and hopefully we can get them some repetitions here and get them involved from their last home game. I'm still calling it the last home game.
And seeing Cale Schulte for the first time, kicking off for Vinton-Shellsburg. Here's Pitlick. He's put the ball on his pocket. He's gone. 50, 40, nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Trenton Pitlick. No flags. You see him put the ball on his hip like a bootleg.
Not a lot of. I don't think there's a lot of fight left in the Vikings. It's a long night. It's been 2-6. They've lost some really tough games, and I think the fight's kind of out of the Vikings right now.
So 37-0. Dowser's going to come on and attempt an extra point. I think this is his first attempt.
No, he attempted one a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And
snap was good. Hold was good. Nice job by Henry Ryan to bring that down.
And
Dowser
got it down the middle there.
Drills it right through. 38-0 now. Mount Vernon leads it as they take the opening kickoff and run it right back. And it's going to be continuous clock here as long as we maintain the 35-point differential. Tipton 7, North Cedar 6. That's at halftime.
They're hanging tough there.
Hanging tough are the Tigers. So Mount Vernon in control, 58-7. West Delaware now leading Charles City. Waverly Shell Rock 20, Decorah 0. Halftime.
West Delaware just reloads. But Volker's a pretty good football player.
Yeah, he's a pretty good wrestler too. This is a great new feed I've discovered on the scores, but they're not grouped, so you'll have a score from our area and then 9 scores from out west, and that no one will care about on our air anyway.
Where's that at?
Regina, well, they should care. That's right. Wherever in the world they are listening, I'm sure they care deeply. Ben Croc's going to kick it off this time. So the
flip-flopped responsibilities here.
Flip-flopping the duties.
Kind of like our quarterback situation.
Right. Beckman has defeated South Hardin 42-6.
Mark Atwater's the coach there. Former Linn-Mar athlete and co-college linebacker.
And Ben's getting that one high up in the air, and that's going to
bounce.
Bounce behind. We almost got on it. Ball still on the ground. I think we're on it. And we are. Mount Vernon's got the ball back. What a great kick from Ben Croc. Caused a lot of havoc. As Rickles was unable to get a handle on it, Mount Vernon's going to get the ball right back at the, looks like, 16-yard line.
Boy, we've had, 4 possessions now, and they have run one play.
That's right. Wow. We still got our starting 11 in. Here as the ball sits at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mount Vernon. 11:16 remaining here in the third quarter. Here comes Pitlick right up the middle, and he's down about the 10-yard line. A 6-yard carry.
6 yards up the right side.
Lisbon 24, Bellevue 14, third quarter score. Second and 5 coming up here for Mount Vernon. Ball sits at the 10-yard line. Browsey at quarterback, Pitlick beside him, 2 receivers far side, 2 to the near side. Comes Appleton in motion, and he's going to get a carry on the jet sweep, and he's going to get the corner.
Oh,
just
not
can't quite get the corner. Someone just put a magically appeared a chicken sandwich in front of me. Oh, here comes the barbecue sauce. Is that Shea Stamp taking care of us back there? Someone's taking care of us. Of course, that's about the cruelest thing you can do is give a hungry play-by-play guy a sandwich.
We have those 60-second commercials. I wonder if I can eat a chicken sandwich in 60 seconds.
I'm going to give it a shot. Here's Browsey pulling it out, running the option, and he's going to dive, looks like into the end zone. Oh, he's just short.
Must be just short.
Just short. Look at this. Thank you, thank you.
This is one of those times it's fun to be running the camera.
That's right. That's right. You can eat all you want. Lauren Hoffman doing a nice job on the camera tonight. 1st and goal inside the 1 for Mount Vernon. Pitlick behind Brozzi here, this formation. Now Brozzi's going to go out wide, and it's going to be Pitlick in the Wildcat. I don't know if we had some motion up front, but we're getting a flag here.
Illegal procedure.
Well, they had 2 guys moving at one time. As it is, the Wildcat formation goes awry for Mount Vernon on that play call. 1st and goal from the 6 now. Same formation. No, we're going to slide Pitlick out into protection and send Appleton in motion. Brozzi's got it, and they're going to stop him this time. Nice job.
There.
Great job by the Vikings that time.
Didn't fall for the
Taylor
inside.
Anderson again.
So we've all of a sudden gone 1st and goal at the 1 to 2nd goal at the 12.
Alex Funk also in on the tackle. So 2nd and goal to go from the 12-yard line. 8:36 remaining third quarter. Clock will continue to run. Browsey rolling out to his right. Browsey hits, is that Panos?
Yeah, Panos, right.
I'll stick my head out the window to see here.
Cut
Panos
it right
has got it
at the 1.
back
They're
at the
back
1
at
yard
the 1.
line.
Ball placed now at the 1 yard line.
3rd and goal at the 1 here.
3rd and goal from the 1. Right back where we kind of started this dance. Bronzy and Pitlick in the backfield. Ulch and Panos split out to the near side. Here's that Wildcat again. This time they run it correctly. Jump pass to Appleton, and that's going to go for a touchdown. So they move into the Wildcat. Pitlick flips it to, I believe that was Appleton, in the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Mount Vernon. Pulling out some of those crazy plays we talked about before the game. We might see 44-0 now as Mount Vernon capitalizes on the turnover on the kickoff. Here's Dowsner in again to attempt another extra point.
And put it through here.
And Dowsner is going to sneak it through.
Yeah, right inside the left upright.
That left upright. That runs it to 45-0 in favor of the Mustangs. And Ed and I will be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Lisa Lansing. One part of our business plan at Lynch is actually pretty simple. Find, hire, properly train, and then retain high-quality employees who can provide exceptional customer service. Our team works really hard at this because we truly believe it's the right thing to do for our customers. So if you've done business with us before, thank you. And if you haven't, I invite you to please visit us at Lynch Ford and Lynch Chevrolet in Mount Vernon and come see for yourself how we really are selling and servicing a lot of cars in a very different way.
Well, I found out you can't eat a chicken sandwich in 1 minute. You can come darn close, though. Bring me another chicken sandwich. I think I can do the next one.
Yep, I needed a couple extra seconds there, Ed. I don't have the eating skills that
We
you
both
have.
looked. We both looked at each other and said, "Okay, which one of us can talk here?" Because
right. I just pointed at you. Go, go. The level of professionalism up here is incredible. We've got 7:44 and half a chicken sandwich left here in the third quarter. And, just goes from bad to worse for the Vikings as Sanders slips down. Had plenty of room to run there on the far side.
yeah, the last 3 times they've touched the ball have been disastrous. 2 fumbles and trip and fall down with nobody within 15 yards of you.
So the Vikings will take over on their own 15-yard line. 7:20 to go here, third quarter and ticking. So we got some reserve guys in the game now. A few sprinkled in. That carry will go none too far on the far sideline. Looks like no gain. Now we got a flag.
Yeah, I think we carried that one a little too far.
Yeah, we got some.
That's difficult because, he's trying to gain yards. He's trying to chop his feet, and we're trying to run to the ball and
trying to get guys separated over there. We'll have a flag on this one, a personal foul of some kind, I assume, coming up here.
On their sideline, and us being ahead, I'm guessing it'll be on us.
I'm guessing that way. Personal foul. We haven't indicated which way it's going to go. It is against Mount Vernon, I believe.
Not real forceful on his.
Personal foul against the Mustangs.
That was just
L.J. Kinsel in there right now. Cardell Berry on our inside positions there.
Cooper Schoaf
out here to a corner.
Tavian Gorsh.
A mix of new guys and older guys.
Oh, there's a tip drill. Oh, and just about intercepted for Schoaf.
Cooper almost had an interception.
I think that was Ryan that got a finger on it.
He tipped it up in the air, and Cooper went down to the ground to try to get it. So Evan Brazzi in for.
Well, there's a flag on. Is there a flag on the play? There is. Let's check that out.
I guess that's a hold.
Another personal foul, this time on
them.
the Vikings.
Personal foul against Vinton-Shellsburg, 15-yard penalty. We'll replay first down.
So need to keep I guess that's one of the reasons you keep running the clock. Emotions get a little bit high in a game like this. Well out of hand.
Yeah, I didn't see that one, but that must have puts him in a position to first and a long ways.
First and 25 coming up here for Vinton. 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Continuous clock on the run.
Trying to get everybody lined up here. That inside handoff we've seen a whole bunch of times.
And that goes for not very far, and we got another flag on the field. That was Erickson.
That's when the clock stops. When there's a flag, the clock stops, unfortunately.
Jackson Hurd. Hurd on the tackle, Erickson on the run. There's a penalty flag.
Holding. Ooh, boy. It has gone horribly, horribly wrong here in the second half for them. Well, the end of the first half and the second half.
It wasn't going particularly well in the first half either for the Vikings, as now they've got a second and, let's see, 25? Second and 25 from their own 15. Kingsbury brings them up. One receiver split out wide, Carolyn. It's going to be a give to Rickles. He's got a good yardage up across the 20. Far, far short of the first down. Be third and about 20 coming up.
Dawson Fluharty in the game here.
Tackle made by number 69, Cardell Berry.
Jackson Hurd.
Miles Francois in there.
Chance for the reserves to take the field. Third and 20 coming up here for Vinton.
It's Brady Erickson's first appearance on defense, I think. He's been on offense, obviously, quite a bit.
Here's a give up the middle. Erickson, nice tackle there.
Oh, really nice. Who's hanging on there?
Jaspers, it
is.
is.
Yeah, that's Jaspers. He's about as sure a tackler as you can get there.
Brings up fourth down here for the Vikings, and Jaspers just made that nice tackle, dropping back. Received the punt from Gray, Jesse Gray. 5 minutes remaining here, third quarter. Ooh, just about getting that to that punt was Dreyhouse. Here's Jaspers with an opportunity. He's got some room on the far side across the 40. Nice little return, and now we got another penalty flag.
Ooh. We need to clean up here a little bit. There's a
couple guys tangled up down in the. We got probably a personal foul coming up. Personal foul. This one's going to be on Mount Vernon. Now we gotta control this stuff here.
We need to clean this up right away. This is not the way anybody wants to be playing this game. And there's 3 personal fouls in the last 5 plays. That's
4:42 remaining third quarter. 45-0 Mount Vernon leads Vinton-Shellsburg. As we sort out the penalty here. Looks like Mount Vernon's going to have it on the 39, or maybe haven't marked it off yet.
Yeah, they haven't marked off the penalty yet, and I think they're trying to figure out when it occurred. Whether it was pre or post possession.
Well, I think it was during the play. I think the flag flew during the play. We'll see. If so, that'll be probably enough yardage for a first down.
No, it was after the play.
Was it after?
Yeah, it was after the play. So
he threw it during the play.
They're moving us back. He had punted the ball, and that's when it was.
It happened pre-whistle during the play, but they're gonna.
But the ball had been kicked, so
they're gonna call it Mount Vernon football. Browsy, Stimmel in motion, and they give it to Pitlick right up the middle, and he's down about a yard short of a first down.
89 here, isn't it? Yeah, this is Ben Gilbert Binder's
Binder
appearance here.
headed off to astronaut school, he said.
Well, I'm not sure.
That's what he
I
said.
know that is what he said.
2nd and 2 here for Mount Vernon. Stimmel in motion again. And Brownsley's just going to hang on to it and get enough for a first down.
Just enough for a first down there. So.
Carries to the 44-yard line. Calculated number 56, Josh Howe. Also on the play was number 67, Cale Evans.
No, they didn't get a real favorable mark there.
No,
so
they
he's
didn't.
got third down.
Thought for sure he had a
I
first
think they're
down.
going to measure it.
I think
we're
we're
move
good.
it back. He told him to move it back.
No need.
We're not going to measure it. We're just going to move the ball back a foot.
That's right.
Save everybody the trouble.
I think everyone's okay with that. Still in motion again. Brownsley's going to give it off to Pitlick this time. He's got some room up the middle. Picks up a block from Gilbert Bryant across the 20. 10-5, and in for the touchdown is Pitlick.
Trenton Pitlick from 44 yards out. Touchdown, Mount Vernon. Pitlick.
Well, the score to 51-0 Mount Vernon as Pitlick is in for the score. It'll be Dowser on to try the extra point.
Hopefully we can get some other guys some carries here.
I'm all for that. Dowser, and he drills it, looks like right through. 52-0.
He's really underrated is Henry Ryan does a really good job of getting the ball down. He's had a couple bounce back there in the last few weeks. He's had a couple high ones, and he gets that ball down, and we get it kicked. So
2:51 remaining here, third quarter. 52-0 is your score as Mount Vernon is handling Vinton-Shellsburg.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've lost your keys tonight, or maybe found a concession stand,
I think we've had every single home game we've had a set of lost keys.
Someone's lost their keys.
Thank goodness. I was getting worried we weren't going to lose a set of keys.
Thank our sponsors tonight: Ability Physical Therapy, Richardson Hanson Holtz Insurance Agency, Lynn Woodley Construction, Lynch Ford Chevrolet, Gary's Foods, Copenhaver and Associates, Iowa Physical Therapy, Mount Vernon Bank and Trust Company, Downtown Dental, Brown's Plumbing, Budget Blinds of Eastern Iowa, Yox Landing, Scores Bar, Wilkie's Liquor, Palisades Family Dental, Mercy Care Community Physicians, Mount Vernon Family Dentistry, Hall & Hall Engineering. Of our sponsors on Mustang Vision. 2:51 remaining third quarter. Mount Vernon up 52-0 on Vinton-Shellsburg. Here's Ben Kroc with a run up.
Down the middle again.
Little hole. And a move. And here comes Rickles, and he's going to take this one back for a touchdown. No flags on the play.
Got the 0 off the board for the
As
Vikings.
Vinton-Shellsburg gets on the board.
Bennett Rickles.
Nice run back from Rickles.
Rickles.
They've been close all night on the kickoff returns.
They've tried to run that up the middle, and he's looked like there's an opening there a couple of times, and that one it just broke, and he accelerated through there. Really nice job blocking up front.
So Vinton-Shellsburg on the board.
Ooh, we see some swinging gate.
52-6.
That's always fun.
To Erickson in there at the long snapper position. This will be Cale Schulte for the extra point.
Ooh.
And that one, the referee had to duck.
Yeah, the referee almost got hit in the head with the ball. He had to duck, and it still just barely went over his head. So that was about 3 feet high at the highest point.
So Schulte didn't quite hit that one square. And
a little fat. He hit it a little fat.
A little fat.
He hit it a little fat.
52-6 now your score, third quarter, 2:38.
It looks like my driver game right there.
Well, they wanted to keep it out of the wind.
So we'll be back on offense here. We'll see see what we do to try to give some guys some chances. I see the coaches talking to a few guys here, trying to get them ready. I'm sure to give some guys some chances here. So
Pitlick and Jaspers back to receive. Schulte's kick, just his third kick of the game. (52-6). Mount Vernon leading it.
They're missing a guy out here. There's 11.
Schulte's run up, and that's a nice high.
Yeah, that's really high.
End kick. Here's Jaspers with an opportunity, and he's going to hand it off to Pitlick, and he's got another alley, and we got a flag down here at the 29-yard line.
Boy, we've had very few plays without flags in the second half.
Yep. Guessing that's a
Kind of
hold.
A little dirty here. Little sloppy. Looks like he wants to. Yep, calling a hold.
Holding on Mount Vernon.
Holding against the Mustangs on the return. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Ball now spotted. At the 18-yard line. First and 10 Mustangs.
So Mount Vernon has it 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Two receivers far side to the near side. Pitlick still in the ball game, along with Brazzi.
Something here. He's looking at something with our center here, talking to
Younggreen.
Clark Younggreen.
And we're set for play here. 2:31 remaining in the quarter, third quarter. Brazzi back to throw. He's going to sling it out. Here comes the hook and ladder. Is that deep?
Yep.
He's got it. 30, 35-yard line, and out of bounds. So there he, dream come true for old Deep. Opportunity to run with the ball. Everybody's excited because I think he got drilled on the far side there. So everybody got fired up about that play.
I'm excited about that one too because I just want to pop because I told him he wouldn't score.
Now we've got some changes. Henry Ryan in at running back.
Romberg back at
Dawson Fluharty, well, in and out, in and out. Here comes Henry Ryan with some steam. Nice cut back inside. It's
about 7 there.
Nice gain from Ryan.
7 yards over left side. Tackle made by number 7, Grant Fortner.
Romberg takes, looking downfield, scrambling to his right, lets it go. Oh, just off the hands of
Ben.
Corner.
Intended receiver, number 89, Ben Gilbert Binder. 3rd and 3 for the Mustangs.
Finally finished my chicken sandwich. Okay.
It was a struggle, right?
It was a
trying to get it
struggle.
in between talking there. So
30 and 3 coming up for Mount Vernon, ball on their own 45-yard line. Ryan with Romberg in the backfield. Stinnell in motion. Here comes Ryan again. Nope, going to pitch it out. And that's not going to go too far.
a lot of Vikings out there waiting for that one.
As Stimmel has the carry, and that'll go for a loss. Bring up 4th down for Mount Vernon.
Tackle loss, number 60, Josh Wiley. Wiley on the tackle. 4th and 8 for the
Look
Mustangs.
like
And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Opportunity here from our sponsors on Mustang Vision once again. Shay Stamp, our producer.
New window coverings are a fantastic way to update and transform a space, and in this part of the country, we hope you'll consider Budget Blinds. Your local franchisee, the Sill family, and their many team members recently received 2 huge national honors. They won the National Franchisee of the Year award from Budget Blinds, and they earned our National Best of the Best award for customer satisfaction based on their record of outstanding customer reviews for years. We love that Budget Blinds has the huge selection and buying power of a big national chain, but operates with the personal touch that comes with local family businesses. If you're looking for stunning blinds, shades, shutters, drapery, the Budget Blinds team has what you need both residentially and commercially. The Sill family will bring many great design ideas to the table in an in-home consultation. Then their installation teams will make sure that your window coverings are installed professionally, ensuring many years of enjoyment. Please visit budgetblinds.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Budget Blinds, style and service for every budget.
As we're back, 4th down coming up here. Dawser going to come out to punt this one away. High end overhead. Must be a little slippery out there.
Yeah.
Guys slipping around on that surface.
Dowser's punt is down to the 28-yard line.
Going out of bounds. They're down at the 28-yard line there.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys who don't have those real long spikes anymore because most people play on turf. And so when you go on grass, it's significantly different surface than when you play on turf. And so most teams play on turf.
Final from
turf shoes.
Final from Tipton at
7-6.
Tipton 21, North Cedar 6.
Ah, what a good way to end the
Tigers
season. They get a win.
And
play
on a high note.
Play that extra game and get a win. Boy, that's a good way for kids to end.
Back here at Mount Vernon, 1st down and 10 for Vinton-Shellsburg at their own 28-yard line. 3 receivers split out to the near side for Kingsbury. Going to hand it off to Erickson. Pick his way forward for no gain if he's lucky. Have not seen Max Vasquez back in the game. Hopefully he's okay.
They have a lot of people just leaning on each other right now, just kind of letting the clock run out here. Got some new white jerseys in there. Ian Shady in the game here at left tackle.
3 receivers to the near side here for Kingsbury. He's just going to keep it, running off the right side. Collision there.
A little short, maybe.
Looks like he's going to be short of the 1st down.
Number 88, Oliver Gardner.
Flew Hardy, Gardner in on the tackle.
Gardner.
3rd and 2 coming up.
Just looking up numbers here.
Ball on the 37.
Gus Andrews in there at nose guard. His first action of tonight.
Zadok Holub in the ball game.
Cardell Berry there at the. We got Gus and Cardell and Shady down front. Sounds like the old Steelers steel curtain there.
Now we got a flag here. Not a flag, just a stoppage or timeout. Timeout called by Vinton-Shellsburg. 9:30 remaining, 4th quarter.
Timeout, Vinton-Shellsburg.
Yeah, trying to get a 1st down here.
So Mount Vernon is going to wrap up the regular season with a victory. The Cards don't look like they're falling quite their way out west, though, to get some of the wins they needed from some other teams to push into the playoffs. But we'll just have to wait and see how the night plays out.
They're supposed to have the matchups by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so maybe somebody did some math wrong last week.
Yeah, we'll see.
Forgot they have a decimal point in the wrong spot or something.
Tough district for Mount Vernon this year. Took care of DeWitt last week, which was a nice win for them. What we got going on here?
We got some swinging gate here.
Looks like Erickson's going to, why not? Why not have some fun? Erickson's going to snap it back. Here to Schulte. Schulte's got it. And he's going to get
he's short.
Brought down
I think he's
Jaspers. A bit short. Why not have a little fun? Ooh, nice job by Jaspers, and it's going to go over on downs.
No, I think
Or did they got it? They did get a
gave
first down. They
that
gave
was
it to him. Yep. I think they should.
Mother Teresa would be proud of that one.
Yeah, well, you know, just for running that formation, I think that's good for a first down. Now we're talking things over again.
Well, I don't know what they're going to do because they moved the chains already.
Yeah, they've already.
It's not like they're going to measure it. Come on, guys. Nobody wants to be here any longer than we have to.
9:04.
Okay, I mean, you've moved the chain, so you're not going to measure it.
So first down for Vinton-Shellsburg at their own 39-yard line. 9:04 remaining in the ball game.
Okay, there's nobody who wants this clock to stop. We're not getting paid by the hour out here, guys. Let's get the clock moving.
Kingsbury off to Erickson, picks his way forward. He's up for about 7.
Curtis Erickson, the ball carrier.
We had everybody.
Tackle made number 76, Ian Shady.
Helping Shady up after the play.
Miles Francois out there at an outside linebacker. Ethan Wood out here at an inside linebacker. So you got Ethan Wood and Jackson Jaspers now there as a pair of linebackers.
That's right.
6'3" and 5'3".
2nd and 3. Kingsbury back to throw it downfield. He's going to go downfield for. It's going to fall incomplete. Intended for Carolyn. Gardner on the coverage. As the clock will continue to run.
Rotating guys through here.
Here on continuous clock.
Brings Evan Brazzi back in.
Brings up 3rd and 3 from the 46. Comes Jackson Romberg in the game at a corner. A couple nice runs last.
Yeah, maybe we can get him a carry.
Or
maybe Jackson Hurd a carry.
3rd and 3. Give this to Erickson, and he'll have a first down and
first
more.
Down.
Curtis Erickson, the ball carrier.
Romberg in on that tackle.
Tackle made number 19, Gossett Fluharty.
And this is as long as we go in the second half without a flag.
Yep, that's about right.
Austin Deeb comes in at safety.
7 minutes clock running here.
He and Croy Shabetka are the two safeties.
Kingsbury. Off to Rickles here, and Rickles running hard. He's
Bennett Rickles, the ball carrier.
Brought down after a
8 yards over left side.
8-yard gain.
Tackle made number 32, Croy
Shabetka on the tackle.
Ben Ricaldi in the game. We're bringing out all the stops here. Cardell Berry comes off. Coach Peterson rotating guys through here and getting everybody a shot a little bit here defensively.
2nd and 2 coming up. Gives this one to Erickson right up the middle, shaking guys off, and he's got a first down.
I think Austin Deeb got him there.
A big fella in
Clayton
Erickson.
Flack comes in the game at a linebacker.
Clayton Flack in the ball game. 5:45 here remaining.
Told me he was going to get a tackle today, so we'll keep a close eye on 58 out there and see if he can pick up a tackle.
Kingsbury back to throw on the slant, and it's complete to Carolyn. He barrels down inside the 15-yard line.
He's thrown some nice balls today.
He has.
Number 15, Austin Deeb. Also number 10, Jackson Romberg.
Deeb and Romberg on the tackle. Jackson Romberg.
Jackson Hurd back in the game. Who's our mini nose guard.
1st and 10.
He replaced Tristan Lashley, so that's a little switch at point. That their center's got to be thinking, boy, this is a different world here.
What's going on?
These two different skill sets there.
There's Rickles trying the right side, and he's going to get driven out of bounds.
Jackson Jaspers gets him there at the last minute.
Second down and short. I think it's still second down, 2nd and inches. Ball sits at the 3.
2nd and short for the Vikings.
4:20 remaining here in the ball game. Clock will be continuously running here. Kingsbury with Erickson. Kingsbury's going to keep it himself. And he's going to barrel his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vinton-Shellsburg with 4:04 remaining in the ball game. It's 52-12.
Looks like they're going to run a play here, I think.
They went for 2 last time, I believe.
No, they went for 1 last time because remember the kick was a little.
Oh, that's right. They went for 1 last time.
The kick was never more than 3 feet off the 4 feet off the ground.
That's right. You are right. They're going to go for 2 this time. There's that old swinging gate again. Oh, there's your guy. Is that Flack?
Yeah.
Right in the
thick of things there.
Right in the thick of it. Here's his opportunity.
Going to run. Oh, pass it.
Throw it this time, and that's going to go incomplete, intended for Erickson in the back of the end zone. That's Schulte, I believe, with the pass. And the score remains 52-12 with 4:04 remaining here in the ball game.
That's one of the penalties and scores are the times the clock stops here. So there's not many people who don't want that clock to get moving now.
No, injuries, penalties, scores.
Timeouts.
Timeouts, of course. Officials. And the intermission between quarters, but that's not going to happen. All right, Ed, my hands are cold. It got chilly up here.
Yeah, the temperature, well, it's clear night, so it's going to get cold. So
good season for Mount Vernon. 6-3 and a tough district. We'll finish, I believe they'll finish 3rd in the district.
Yeah.
Had an opportunity tonight to make the playoffs if the cards fell right for them. We'll just have to see how the RPI all dribbles out in the end. I don't think that point differential makes any difference. So
it's your record and your opponent's record, and then your
opponent's
record. So
right. Schulte teeing it up. Jasper's back there with. Who else is back there? Oh, there's a little onside kick. That's really an effective.
Yeah, boy, that was way
tough.
up in there. He got way underneath that. He hit a
tough
pitching wedge.
Tough to get underneath the ball.
I'm using my golf analogies today.
That's right.
We hit one fat, and that was a pitching wedge right there, straight up in the air, and dropped it on the green, and Brazzi picked it up and went from there. So
it's getting a little cold. If you want to get out there and hit some, you better get that
we got
done.
that dangerous combination of Romberg in the backfield.
That's
so
right.
That was a 43-yard touchdown 2 weeks ago.
Clock running here with 3:29 remaining in the ball game. Mount Vernon's got it with at the 42-yard line, their own. The Romberg brothers in the backfield. 2 receivers far side to the near side.
Oh, Ben Gilbert Binder's getting a carry.
Jackson get a block out here. And out of bounds. And there we have a flag. 2:59.
Well, one of the times the clock stops? Oh, penalties. What do we do here? Illegal motion?
Holding. Must have been fairly blatant, I'm guessing, at this point in the ball game. And first and at least looks like first and 23 coming up. If that's where the flag sits is any indication. First down. These guys want to get as many plays in as they possibly can, though. They're ready to go, lined up on the line of scrimmage. Here's Romberg. Takes, looking downfield. And that one's complete, I believe.
Cooper Schoaf, another one of our seniors. So we got a couple seniors touches there.
Short gain for Cooper Schoaf.
Gets in the scorebook.
Romberg brothers in the backfield. There's Joe taking the snap. See if Jackson will get a carry here. Oh, gonna go downfield with it, and slipping down is.
Keep having a look at it. Oh, the other senior, Dawson Fluharty, the other guy who hasn't touched the ball, Dawson. Kind of slipped down there.
Brings up 3rd and 17. 2 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Send Dawson in motion here and get him on the fly sweep. Yeah. Oh, geez, he fell down again.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. Oh, no. I'm not sure I've ever seen anyone fall down going in motion before, but it must be pretty slippery out there. There's guys slipping all over the place.
I think Dawson was excited, too. I think Dawson was excited.
Yeah. We got some conversation here.
I think he threw that forward, so I think it's an incomplete pass.
No, that's what Coach is saying here.
Coach I think that's an incomplete pass because he kind of pitched that forward a little bit, and that should be an incomplete pass. I'm not sure it was intended to be that way, but that's the way it kind of ended up.
Well, they switched the chains already. And they're going to keep it as it is. It's going to be Vinton-Shellsburg's ball. Too bad for our young offensive guys who are getting an opportunity to get some snaps. 1:26 remaining here in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is.
We've got about 37 guys on the field right now.
Well, I don't think we're sure whether we're on offense or defense. Neither team's real sure.
We're one short, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. Let's see what's going on here. Still having some conversation. Now we got 11.
We had 11 out there. Oh.
more conversations, deep conversations, and less than critical situations here tonight. Let's see what kind of indication we get. Incomplete pass. I think that's probably the right call.
And now we got to move the chains. We've got to go back to where we were.
Put the guys back on the field, and I think it's 4th down. Is that right?
Yeah, so we had to punt anyway. I'm not sure it made that big a difference. But we're getting it right here.
Get it right. That's right.
Got to move the chains again, the poor guys.
Well, they got 2nd down up down there. I do not believe
it's 4th down.
2nd down.
And it's not.
Well, someone's going to get an opportunity to return a punt, so that's great. Here's a rugby style.
Oh, it hit a guy. I thought it hit one of their guys.
I thought it hit one of our guys, but apparently neither.
Down to the 28-yard line. The Vikings will take over.
We might have one more play here.
Unless there's several penalties again.
Right. The clock is running.
And class discussions. And
I think if we just run a play and
we can end on a high note here. Getting a lot of people in the game and feeling good about things, and what a great way to send out for their last home game. I'm still saying last home game. For a group of seniors, their last home game.
They should be the last play of the game unless Vinton tries to hurry up and run another one. It's going to go across the middle to Rickles. Complete, 1st down. And maybe get one more off here.
Yeah, he's going to try to get one more in.
Tackle A, number 32, Croy Shebetka.
Shebetka with the tackle. And one more snap here, barring penalty or injury.
Locust, flood.
Kingsbury going downfield, and that
Pick
one's
that
going to
off.
be,
Oh.
that's going to be incomplete, and a little explanation.
We were a little concerned they were going to throw a flag
No.
there and have an untimed down.
Or someone's going to get hurt, but that'll do it. Mount Vernon's going to take this one 52-12. They'll finish 6-3 on the year, the regular season. Third place in this tough district, won by Benton. I have not seen an updated score with, I'm really interested in that Makokata
Assumption
score.
See if the Cardinals pulled off the
7-7
major upset
in the second quarter. It's been another fun year, Ed. Great group of kids that we've got. Really competed well in 3A. We moved up from 2A into the 3A ranks this year, and so really saw pretty much tough competition week in and week out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pick up your area and please drive safely.
That'll probably do it for.
I just tried to get the coaching staff at Assumption, one of the coaches, and say if they won. So, well, they end with a victory and a chance to get a lot of people to touch the ball, and what a good day.
Yep, so good momentum to head into the next sports season. All these guys, most of them are going to do something, play basketball, play wrestle, do something. So good momentum, feeling a victory here in their last remaining football game, likely their last remaining football game of the year. Only drama remaining. I'm hoping the photographer does not get trampled by the students that are about to stampede the football players. We have decent insurance, so, whatever happens, happens. But hopefully the redhead avoids serious injury. Creston beats Atlantic 49-19 tonight. Benton defeats Central DeWitt 33-22. They'll take care of the district championship. Ballard over Gilbert 49-0. So no help there. It's been a great year on Mustang Vision. For Ed Tim, I'm Sean Moore. Have a great night. Mount Vernon wins at 52-12. We'll see you in volleyball. Finals later. Let's see, next week. I think Jim Beatty will have that call, with Truman Jordan. So good luck to the Mount Vernon volleyball team. We'll see you next week on Mustang Vision. Good night.